And welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play The Witcher 2. And let's continue the story. He just beat up a soldier and the executioner. Let's see, anybody else to beat up? Anybody else? Yeah, no.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Nice.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
Good.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking.
Holy shit.
I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Richard. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Okay.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases.
Okay.
The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Alright.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Okay, so here it is. Now, let's go to the journal, because we actually have some new things, I guess. So, when the dust at the gallows had... Wait a minute. Has settled, Loredo invited Geralt for a talk, even if we ignore the fact that witchers, like troubadours and scholars, never refuse free board. It was a good occasion to feel out the commander. Geralt accepted the invitation. Okay. And... By the gods, stringing up thoughts. Okay, there is something new about that. Cultural events are rare in the province. Thus, it is unsurprising that when a rarity like a hanging of collaborators takes place, the whole town turns out. And when in Nilfgaard, do as the Nilfgaardians do. Geralt and company proceeded without hesitation to the Scaffold Square to partake in the local entertainment. How nice. Local entertainment, my ass. Come on, they want to kill some people there. Okay. And at this point, I enter the scene. I, Dandelion, the unequaled as described by some ladies, poet, lovers, secret agent, friend and confidant to Geralt of Rivia. And at the moment, a legal corpse with a noose around my neck. Oh shit. On the scaffold, I was flanked by the dwarf Zoltan. Zoltan actually is a Hungarian name, by the way. A legal, also a friend of the Witcher, and elves whom I never met before. As to say, actually, it's not an elf, it's a dwarf. As they say, a Rivian once volunteered for the scaffold, so a condemned criminal would not hang alone. But I had no desire to die. Geralt had to find a way to free me, especially since I was Roach's aforementioned informer. Yeah, that's kind of important, is it? The Witcher is a frank, straightforward man. Without much forethought, he chose the direct solution. He trashed the guards and then tackled the executioner. Saved by Geralt, I breathed a sign of relief while Zoltan wiped sweat from his brow. The world would keep the greatest of its living poets, right? There was no end to the greetings, and that's when I learned about the events which had brought Geralt and his company to Flotsam. As a well-informed man, I would aid them in their search, thereby repaying my debt of gratitude. Now, I think we have no locations, but we have some new characters. I mean, not new characters, but Dandelion has something new about him. Let's see. Discretion, a virtue I have always professed, obliged me to remain silent about the circumstances in which, through the person of Werner Roach, I began working with the Temerian Intelligence Service. Suffice it to say that there comes a moment in everyone's life when, facing great events, they cannot remain indifferent. And so I could not stand aside as history took shape before my very eyes. My dedication to the cause brought me to Flotsam at the time. There, though, an unfortunate incident involving twins at the local brothel, a town guard, a dog, a cat, and an oil lamp, I would wind up, I think, on the scaffold in the town square, from which I barely escaped with my life. Oh, I'm sorry, right now I don't think I have any other comments, but yeah, you are still a toddler, my friend. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm planning to add a lot of things. Maybe not a lot of things, but a few things. Zoltan Shivai. Oh shit, that's long. The dwarf Zoltan Shivai is a close friend of Geralt's and mine, met while we were sneaking through the forests and wilderness of Brudge and Sodden, when war raged all around and the hoofs of Nilfgaardian cavalry thundered on the high road. Like many of his kin, he later fought at Brenna in the Mahakam Volunteer Detachment, a unit that contributed greatly to the victory, although this fact is sadly ignored by most chroniclers. After the war, he wanted to start a business, and even thought about taking a wife, yet fate had things arranged a bit differently. Zoltan had proved his friendship to the Witcher many times, eagerly standing at his side in any moment of need, disproving those who claim that each and every dwarf is a spiteful, aggressive son of a bitch, that they do not care for a human plight, and that coexistence is impossible. I know many non-humans, and if anything stands in the way of coexistence, it is human ignorance, spite, and ungratefulness. They say a dwarf would get himself hanged for a friend, but Zoltan was in my company on the scaffold for another reason. The local authorities had accused him of colluding with the Squirtle, and that is usually enough to earn one the main role in entertainment like a morning execution. Yeah, you got... Oh, Machu got 434, yeah. Good luck, man. Get some more. I probably gonna add some mini games or whatever, and maybe that you can get more. Oh shit! I have to do it again. Okay, hold on. Okay. At the time of this story, Bernard Loredo was commandant of the town watch of the river port and trading post of Flotsam. He was well suited to the position, amply demonstrating this through his brutal and heavy-handed approach to enforcing the law and meting out justice to the town. This boorish veteran of the Temerian army was perfectly happy with his posting to his backwoods, as he had turned the borderland settlement into a private fiefdom, which he ruled through fear and might, passing and executing judgment at whim. I was exceptionally lucky to escape the news back then. Despite my deepest desire to the contrary, it would not be the last time we saw Bernard Laredo. In spite of maintaining a smokescreen of law and order in Flotsam, Laredo was as benevolent to non-humans as Emperor Amphere was to proponents of democracy. Given the slightest excuse, Bernard would have gladly rid the trading post and its environment of all who were not human, using any means possible. Cool. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. Alright. Let's go on. Sorry about that. It takes a little while, but I think it's important. Now, what is that? Okay, we actually need... Okay, we are in a big settlement right now. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map here. Look at that. Like, you know, when I was using another computer to try to play it, I couldn't actually use the map. That was horrendous. Now the whole thing is just like working like magic. Everything is perfect. So we have some inn. There is two actually for some reason. We have a shop. Okay, that's important. Craftsman. We need that for the sword. Probably I'm gonna get to this guy here. That's the closest, and I don't have to leave. So what I'm gonna go and check quest. I don't even have. Oh, I have one. Indecent proposal. That's where I have to go to the guy, right? Wait a minute. Where can I see my quest? I kind of forgot, but I can. Definitely not. Journal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So indecent proposal. That's my quest that I'm actually following. I cannot really follow that, and I cannot follow that one either. So that's the only one I can follow. That's right. Okay. So let's go to the map again. Sorry about that. So we have actually quite a big map. Look at that. The whole map is like huge. And we are right now in this small little portion of, even this map is bigger, but we are in a small little portion of it. This is a huge game actually. I think I'm gonna play it for a year or so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go. Wait a minute. Let's go to this. Let's go to the shop first. And sell some of the shit to him. Okay. Is there any way I can like put a mark over there? Like where I wanna go? How to do that? I mean, like, you know, I wanna. There is no way, right? I can just basically look at it. Alright, so. Oh, the shop is, I think, right down here.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
Alright, let's take a look at the notice board. Alright, notices. Andrega contract. Faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Andregas and concern for the people, Commandant Bernard Laredo has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rids the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Merce and will be listed in the town chronicles as a true hero of Flotsam. Louis Merce, Town Chancellor. Okay, we're gonna take that one. Necker contract. It is hereby announced that Commandant Bernard Laredo has posted a generous bounty for the extermination of the Neckers in the vicinity of the trading post. Those monsters must be eliminated once and for all. The one to accept this job and successfully complete it will be rewarded with a bulging pouch of orans. and a priest will be paid to conduct prayers in our hero's name for 28 years. Yeah, exactly. The Witcher 3 actually, they originally said that it's like really an open world, and then they kind of argued that it's not, because actually there are some portions where you have to like quick travel between them, but actually but even then the parts that are free, really free to roam, are themselves are really huge. So yeah, I heard of that. So that's enough. We have actually 5 different things. Proclamation of pardon for Dimitri. Let it be known that the bonded Dimitri has repented and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commander Loredo, known for his mercy, has absolved him of his offenses and accepted Dimitri back into society. Hereby, all arrest warrants and bounties of Dimitri's heads are lifted. So, what is what I have to do? I don't know, but I take it. Troll contract. The authorities seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge at the Adernian border. The beast may be defeated by any means, just as long as it is defeated. The troll sayer will be generously rewarded. Relevant taxes and levies have already been deducted and received the gratitude of the terrorized people of Flotsam. Louis Merce. Now that one I remember, because I kind of played a little bit of it, that actually you shouldn't, because you can actually save that troll and have that troll. So it's going to be interesting. Had a tangle of forest weeds, chin lined with river reeds, Flotsam barber awaits. Full range of barbershop services on offer, including beard sharing, close shaves, bloodletting, popping and draining of boys, and haircuts, all at affordable prices. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Come see me in my bookshop, peruse old tomes while you wait. Tombs or tomes? I don't know. Okay, let's take it. Alright. Okay, now let's take a look at the journal here, because we have actually a lot of new things here. Wait a minute. I didn't check them, and it's actually just... Okay, trouble. In practicing their trade, witchers abide by a code that clearly explains what they can and cannot do. Geralt claims he invented this code himself to have an excuse for refusing unwanted jobs, but I think such a stratagem would be too complicated for him. Either way, Geralt noticed that Bernard Loredo had posted a bounty on the head of a troll living in the area. Because a troll is a sapient creature, it falls under the code as huntable only if evil. The curious witcher decided to check it out. Okay, so we don't necessarily want to kill the troll, apparently. We want to check it out. Okay. Endregers were multiplying in the Flotsam area. The monsters had become such a scourge that Bernard Loredo, though stingy by nature, posted a bounty for their extermination. The witcher accepted the job and decided that a little theoretical preparation might pay off. Reading about the Endregers' habits would be worth it. Okay, so we're gonna have to check the monsters or whatever. Okay. Let's do that right now. Hold on. Location, characters. Actually, who is this person? I never met him. In addition to being a well-informed bookseller, Einar Gossel was also an accomplished barber. In discovering this, Geralt learned of the only person in Flotsam who would be able to do anything about his hair. Monsters, it doesn't say anything. Okay, so apparently the Neckar contrast. In spite of events, Geralt had not forgotten his profession. Witchering was his prime source of income. So when he learned that the Flotsam authorities had posted a bounty for exterminating knackers, he accepted the job immediately. Before he began, he decided to learn more about the vicious creatures. He began looking for books about knackers and searching for the creatures to observe their behavior. Apparently, I have to find some books around because otherwise, it's not gonna say anything to me. Okay, how about here? Do I have some books about them? One is about dragons. Nothing about... Oh, wait a minute. Monster... No, that is Witchers. Okay, nothing about him. Alright. The Endrega contract. Learn more about Endregas. Okay. I didn't need that. Alright.
Why don't we ever chase real?
I'm bored stiff.
Welcome.
What? Smart ass, eh?
Oh shit. There are so many of them that I really wanna just kick, you know? Oh, wait a minute. That's not the place I wanted to come. I wanna go to the shop first. I'm sorry.
I know you're kind.
So where the hell is the shop? Wait a minute, I thought that this was here. Where is Gerard? Wait, Gerard. The hell? Doesn't show Gerard? That's not right. Let's do it again. Seems to be it has a lot of little problems, you know? Okay, let's...
Go home.
Who is this guy? Let's talk to him.
What was that?
What was that? Okay.
Disperse. Go home.
Alright. Oh, wait a minute. There is a merchant over there.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, wait a minute. These are
Hey
people,
there,
actually.
Witcher! Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Master, for what you did outside Lavalet Castle.
Our family would have perished if not for you. Please accept this modest gift.
Oh, good of you to remember.
Thank you.
May the gods protect you.
What is it? Items collected? What did I get? Hold on. What did I get? Woe to the Vanquished. When fate plays tricks on the Witcher, these tricks are usually unpleasant. How surprised then was Geralt when a family of burghers, saved from the soldiers at the Levelet's castle, found him in Flotsam. Geralt accepted their thanks and a pouch full of orange. That event reminded him that Witchers defend people not only from monsters, but also from other people. Right. Okay, I don't think that anything is new. No. Nope. Oh, heavy leather jacket. I think that's what I got from them, right? No, that's a diagram. I can make a heavy leather jacket. Okay, it's like basics. A sign. Okay, wait a minute. Circus, sign. There are two signs. One. Okay, so actually maybe I should look at these because there are some things I can find new information sometimes. So maybe I have to take a look at that. First. Okay. Oh, okay. So that was basically when this way I could actually finish. That was like in the previous thing. Okay. All right. Okay, now I need to find Wait a minute, that means that actually those people are inside. Spitting like a son of a bitch. Wait a minute, they are outside? What the hell? I'm looking for...
What? Smart ass, eh?
Welcome.
I don't get it. I'm totally lost in this one. I'm trying to find some people who can actually do something. Okay, honey, I think that one is good.
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet. Get it?
I got it.
I've got my eye on you.
Let's trade. There you go. What can I sell you? Okay, weapons. Wait a minute, I can sell all this shit to him? That's not right. Apparently he's really all about food here. I'm not even sure I can sell this guy. Okay, hold on. That's 811, 811, 810, 810, 810. So let me try one of them. Okay, apparently I can sell it. Okay, this one is 810, and what I have right now is 811, 811. I'm not sure if I get the right prices for this, but I'm actually just gonna sell a couple of them. I'm gonna keep one of those. One of those. Armor. Quilted leather is the same thing, right? It's exactly the same thing, so I'm gonna basically... Quilted leather. And I'm gonna sell it. There you go. So... I actually first just make sure that I'm selling the same thing. In other words... Worn leather gauntlets, I have 1, 2, 3 of them, the same thing, right? So I definitely can sell them. If I have more than one of them, I definitely can sell them, right? Potions, of course I'm not gonna sell. Traps, bombs, books, no. Okay, do I have some cast items? Yes, I do. You cannot even get... Oh, they don't weigh anything. I can keep them. Okay, now what do you have? You actually have armor. Oh, I just gave it to you. That's why you have it. Hey, you don't have anything else. Wait, you have weapons. Oh, you only have the weapons that I gave you. Junk. You have some food. I don't need. Okay, let's see. What else you have? Okay, so when you do that, you basically only get what? Shit, you don't want to run. That's straight. What do you have? Probably nothing. Okay, never mind. Hey, Wim.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Yeah, but I'm here, not there, you idiot.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Okay. Werner Roach, my friend, is there. Can I talk to him? Oh.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
That got
hear about
fucked.
Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Yes, tell us what happened after I was arranged. Okay.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
Okay.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Hey, Darren, how are you doing?
After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Wow. No mages around. Was there a resolution?
I think I've heard enough about politics.
About the king?
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped.
Yep.
He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Welcome.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Wait, I haven't finished talking. The hell? Oh wow, look at that.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monsters vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kayran.
Kayran?
Kayran?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
And which of you is ready to help the sorceress fight the beast?
Why us? Huge it is.
I'm more
big as a
nice.
mountain.
Then why get angry at someone who's willing?
Well, 'cause...
We'll tend to the Kayran, the sorceress or I. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll draw it away from the port beforehand so as not to endanger the likes of you.
Well, I hope you succeed. I've no preference for who does it, witch or witcher. Just kill the whoreson and the whole town will be grateful.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It
So
is
you're
in
my
this
boss,
capacity
okay.
that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kayran, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
Yeah.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
Of course.
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as
He's
the
pissed
locals
off.
put it.
He's so pissed
Fine.
off.
Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Wow, that's nice.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold, sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Yeah, not of
my.
your, I guess.
Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a horror house.
Thanks for the warning.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a minute later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Okay, I think that's it.
Har always said, go
All
ask
right.
the mason to take you as his apprentice. You'll
All
learn
right.
a trade. Dangerous.
I've always preferred the
New quest base. Okay, so
beat some of them up.
Don't tell me you like it.
I love to hear when
Not
they are
really,
talking
it's
to
a
each other.
shithole, but plenty of folk.
Not really, it's a shithole, but plenty of folk to talk to beat up. That's funny. Okay, we have some new things again. By the ghost stringing up the sots. I thought that we finished that already. How come that we still have one more? Saved by the Geralt, I breathed a sigh of release by what? Okay, I already had. Wait. Nothing new of that. Okay, this is new. What about the monstrosity of Flotsam? Well, Geralt heard that a beast had attacked the man on the pier. Driven by professional curiosity, he went to investigate. Indeed, it was as the people had said. The unlucky victim lay on the pier. A riot crowd surrounded him and was commenting on the events. Among the onlookers stood the sorceress Sealed Tansarville. The witcher and the sorceress exchanged but a few words before she asked Geralt for help in hunting down the dangerous beast. First, they needed to identify the species. An elf named Cedric was said to be the most knowledgeable about the local wildlife. Wildlife. Okay. And I think this is the other one that they forgot to mention. The Kayran, a matter of pride. Sorceresses never do anything out of the kindness of their hearts for this simple reason that they have stones instead of hearts. Nice. Seal said she had enough of talking and wouldn't lift a finger against the monster until the price of the contract was set. The artless witcher would never have thought to do things that way, but since a sorceress lifting her finger can be mighty helpful in any situation, particularly ones that involve killing huge monsters, our hero went to haggle with the merchants at the harbor. Okay, I will do it in a bit later, because right now, I guess nothing else here. Let me see. Locations, nothing. Characters. Here you go. Triss Marigold. We have some news about her. Wait a minute. I haven't noticed this. Okay, I think that's it. For those reasons, after Furta's death, Sorceress decided that she would help the Witcher most by staying by his side. Not hating her threatened position at court, she harnessed all her strength and powers to help in Geralt, whom she still had feelings to. I was not there at the time, but I heard tales of the show of power Triss put on at that beach near Flotsam. Though she was weakened and barely conscious, the sorceress managed to sustain a magical barrier, and the three survived the Scoia'tael's arrows thanks to her. Actually, that was earlier, so it shouldn't have been already there. Nobody was surprised that this news sealed the Transarville. A more attentive observer would certainly have noticed the chill in their greetings, as well as Triss' evident dislike of her elder colleague. I think it was pretty obvious. Okay, HNF, no problem. I'm not gonna stay here for too long though, so I might be still here. Okay, let's see this one. Oh shit, that's a long one. I know from experience that magicians are not above lusting for power. Among sorceresses alone, there are many whose ambition leads them pull strings, moving kings, and other mighty forces of this world. To command the elements in spectacular fashion, summon genies, bend fate, dictate royal proclamations, or at least to force others to eat chicken with cutlery. That is why magicians such as Sir the Transarville, known as the Coviri Loner, stood apart from the others. Lady Seal was not known to interfere in politics, at least not visibly, instead dedicating her days to research. Strict, calm, and collected, unlike other sorceresses, she did not display her feminine charms, nor did she flirt with men, jiggling her posterior before them at every occasion. Actually, she kind of did. Though, and I must remain true to myself here, the world would undeniably be a much poorer place without typical sorceresses. The reason for Sir the Transarville's presence in a backwater town like Flotsam was initially a mystery, yet it quickly became clear that she had come there because of the Kayran, a river monster. For sorceresses gladly use the organs of exotic creatures as ingredients for magical preparations, and Cyril was no exception. Okay, I think that's the only person you learned something new about. Monsters, still not there. Okay, nothing new there. Okay, dokie, let's go further. Okay, now let's take a look at the map right now, because I think we have a few things. Okay, so this is the pier here. Okay, we are... Now the one that we are following is the Kayran one? Actually, no, wait a minute. You know what? Let's go back to the journal. And actually, I'm going to, before anything, I'm going to go for this one. Let's follow this one. Here you go. And if you go to the map, we're gonna see that we have to go to where? Doesn't show. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't show the track quest either because it's invisible or because I have to find myself one. Alright. Now, what is that blue thing over there? Let's go and check it out. Let's not run. I don't want to run. Okay, first of all, let's talk to this guy.
Say something, or did you just fart?
Oh, how nice.
I'll be damned. Going somewhere, friend?
Yeah, we're gonna look for... Okay, that's very nice. It's nice of you to say that. Hey there, hold on. Alban.
Ever seen the river monster, the Kayran?
I have, but I'm not the talkative kind.
Not the talkative kind, are you? So what? Oh, let's use this one.
Are you the kind that scares easily?
Huge beast. Stirs the water with its tentacles like a water wheel. Dead fish all around it. Must be venomous.
Okay.
I don't know anything else!
Okay, I can see that. Alright, let's just go back. Now what I'm gonna do is actually oh, look at that guy. Oh shit, he's floating above the Nice.
Ma always said, go ask the mason to take you as his apprentice. You'll learn a trade, gain respect.
I've always preferred...
Okay, there is some green stuff. I don't know what that green stuff is.
How are you?
Who is this one? Hold on. What is this girl doing here?
You free? No, working my arse off like a stagecoach. Good day. Greetings.
Alright, they are doing some business, so let them do it. Okay, this guy, I don't know.
White-haired one, I have an offer for you.
Who the hell are you?
Greetings, white-haired one. I could do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
Yes?
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight. Find the formula and you'll earn a sizable pouch of orans.
Uh-huh. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Agreed.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One type is particularly popular. I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your ways?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, okay, let's see the journal. I don't want to make that my... I mean, every time he gets a new quest, that becomes like the most important one. So, the sense of incense. Do you like the sense of incense? Then listen. Geralt met a scholar at the harbor. The man claimed that one of the local shopkeepers sought incense producing poisonous smoke. He could not prove the murderous trade without producing a recipe for the incense. Geralt promised to get the man a recipe for a tidy sum of orens. Now, it seems to me we have a lot of different things that we can actually do around here. Now, let's see again. Location, no characters. Anybody? Not really. Apparently nobody's really a new one. Monsters, no. Crafting, no. No, nope. Okay. Kind of like to check everything every time I do something. So, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna try to get back up there, and I'm gonna go back to that thing, and I'm finished my conversation with these people.
You free?
No, you're not handsome enough.
What the heck is going on? I just talked to that guy. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's here. What about him?
How did it go? Did you get the formula?
Not yet.
I'm working on it.
Okay, never mind. Alright, let's just go. Wait a minute. Can I talk to you now?
Good day.
Good day, apparently not. Alright, let's just get back to the city. Because I want to go back to that place and I want to talk to these guys because we haven't finished the conversation, did we?
Witcher Geralt, known also as the White Wolf.
Hi there.
Am I that hard to distinguish from the locals?
Taller warned me you'd be catty.
Taller sent you?
Indeed.
Remember
I'm on
Taller?
business here, so he insisted I give you a message and a package.
Taller was from the first one. Message, please.
What's the message?
I quote him faithfully. Listen to Roach in every ploughing thing, because though he's a prick, he's also a patriot. Vultures already circle Foltest's corpse, but I'll manage. Get the sons of bitches and keep your head cool. P.S. You really fucked up at the castle.
Nice. And the package?
Give me the package.
Take it. It's a weight off my mind, I tell you. I wouldn't make much of an agent. All that secrecy and nerves and cursing, not my style. Good luck to you. I'm off to tend to my matters.
What about the message?
What's the message?
You already
I
told
quote
me.
him faithfully. Vultures already... P.S.
Yeah, Godspeed.
Godspeed. Give my best to Taller.
Oh, I will.
Taller was the guy from the previous one, the first one. He was like, it turned out that he was like some agent or whatever. Apparently he was an important person even though he didn't look like an important
Flotsom's
person.
got a garrison. We don't need... What's it to me?
Alright, there is somebody who I can talk to actually. Lots of people I can talk to apparently. Holy shit. Okay.
Greetings. Welcome. What? Smart ass, eh?
I'm bored stiff.
Alright, let's just go in. And probably they're gonna sit again at the same table, so I'm gonna go back here. Everything's alright.
The massacre.
Anything else?
Death. Don't worry.
Okay, we already said all that thing. So what about we can still talk to Dandelion. Oh shit. The gave Roach, have you learned anything about assassinations? So Master carried gave me assessment, my memory is coming back. Wow, that's a lot. And I have to go. So you know what? I'm not gonna finish this one. I'm gonna say see you later. We do it next time. Where is Roach? Where is Werner Roach? Oh, he's there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually... Wait a minute, what is the... Okay, I still have to want to put it back that this is the one that I follow. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually show up on the map. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. And by the way, I want to save. I haven't saved it for a long time. Okay, guys, wait a minute. You know what? I'm actually gonna do one more thing before I do. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna forget. So let's just get out of here. And let me see where it is. Hold on. I'm actually gonna go and find this one here. So he is somewhere pretty far away from here. But look at, I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I think this game is gorgeous. I mean, this is an old game.
How's it going, dear?
This is not even the newest. This is not the newest game, you see.
Youngsters screaming in data, and the old man alone at night.
And how do you find country life? Was it worth it? Marrying in a
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know. Shall we just walk up and ask him like that?
Take a good look at him.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh?
I want a silver sword. Craft me an item. Okay, I have 673. I definitely want a Witcher's silver sword. Oh, wait a minute. I need some shit to it. I need silver ore and amethyst dust. Shit, I don't have that? That's weird. I thought that I thought that I have that. Clover, I don't have. Amethyst dust and timber, amethyst dust. Okay, so I need a timber for that. I need also Endriga's venom. Oh, wait a minute. I have everything for... Oh no, I don't have this one. Silver ore. Look at that. I do have amethyst dust, right? A lot. Okay, so what I don't have is a silver ore. I don't have a hardened leather. Okay, so I have nothing of it. Okay, then I cannot finish it right now. That sucks. But what is that I need here? Again? Silver ore. Okay, where can I get some silver ore? I might need to go to a trader. Let's go to this fine woman.
So how's it going, dear?
Hey!
No, apparently not that woman.
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at what you have in stock?
Here you go.
Certainly. You're welcome to. I'm Fioravanti, a merchant. Not to be nosy, but weren't you hired to kill the Kayran? I've had my fill of this place, and I'll be glad when the blockade is finally lifted.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
Demavend's dead.
Oh shit.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
Yeah, please. Let's trade. Okay, so what I need... This is mine, right? And this is the shop. Okay, so... I needed some... I don't need diagram. I don't need formula. I need hardened leather. Wait a minute. I need some hardened leather. No, let's go one by one. Oh shit, you don't have any? Damn it, he doesn't have any. That's weird. So who can give me some? Wait a minute, if I go back there... Let me go back there. Maybe he can actually trade me for some shit and...
Do you agree? No. So how can we help you, eh?
Let's trade first. Let's see, maybe he has some silver. Hold on. Iron ore, silver ore, here you go. He's got some silver ore. Bloody expensive though. Wait a minute, I can buy actually silver-plated sword directly for 304 orens. Why would I? Oh, that's a okay, because that's oh, okay, this one's good. Alright, so one. I need two of them. Okay. And then don't walk away because I want you to make some.
So how can we help you, eh?
Hey Jeremy, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean it's old, but I mean, man, this is awesome, man. Okay, Witcher silvers, here you go. We have everything for it. So we can actually... Yes, thank you. Okay, Witcher silver sword. We got it. Alright. So, that's what I kind of wanted to do. I have to go first of all here, and I have to put it into my other shoulder. That's nice. Probably can do something about like clothing. Hold on, clothing. Heavy leather trousers +1. I have right now trousers, the major trousers. Heliotrop sign duration, damage bonus and sign. I don't need any of that. These trousers are a piece of shit. Okay. But this one is actually armor +1, right? So should be better. Okay, I actually have a leather jacket. Blue stripes combat jacket. It's actually epic. But it has more armor if I use this one. Resistant poisoning, resistant bleeding. Actually 14. You know what? In general, I'm gonna use this, but I still have the other one, right? Yeah, I still have it if I want to. At any time. And let's see what else. Boots. Worn leather boots. Worn harder leather boots. Resistance to incineration, yeah, but it's still better. Okay, worn leather gauntlets. And herbalist gloves. Both of them are +1. Reduction of damage from magic, resistance to bleeding. Oh, wait a minute, this is way better. Okay. What is it? Gilded leather. Oh, wait. This is even better. It's a Quilted leather. Okay, let's use that. Okay. Mage's trousers is lousy. Worn boot trousers. Okay, leather jacket. Okay. Alright, so actually I just upgraded myself a little bit. Anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna finish it today. Because actually I'm like 11 minutes over what I normally do.
My price
Why is he walking around in his
and
underwear?
I'll not join your guild.
The hell?
Period.
Okay, so let's take a look at the journal before we go anywhere. Let's finish taking a look at the journal, and when we is it journal or journal or whatever? Let's finish it and then oh shit. That's shit. Sword to the monsters, a witcher's stripe, stripped of his monster. Okay, we already said that. With the silver sword. Oh wait a minute. A witcher stripped of his monster fighting sword is like a dwarf without a beard. Geralt's silver blade had flown off. Okay, we already said that, so isn't it a new one? The best, though certainly not the only way to acquire one, was to have it forged by the dwarf blacksmith who had a workshop in Flotsam non-human district. Okay, that was new. With the silver sword in hand at last, Geralt's job became increasingly easier. Finally equipped like a witcher should be, our hero took the sword to solving his own and other problems with renewed energy. It's kind of annoying that I don't know where some new things are because it kind of deletes it. The fuck? Okay, locations, no characters. Probably nobody else, but let's double check it here. No, okay. Monsters, crafting, tutorial, I don't care, but let's take a look if there is anything new in the tutorial. Probably nothing. Alchemy, oh wait a minute. Dancing Star, what is that? Witches rarely use fire in combat as it conjures up shadows that can be disorienting during a fight. However, when facing hordes of monsters, they often set aside finesse in favor of using weapons of mass destruction. The Dancing Star, a bomb that bursts flames, is one such weapon. This bomb is especially effective against creatures that attack in swarms and are vulnerable to fire. It can also be used to ignite a cloud of gas produced by the Dragon's Dream bomb. Okay, you know what? I should get that thing. That's kind of useful. I haven't seen this one either. The members of certain Zerican religious sects claim that Dragon's Dream bombs are filled with visions of all-consuming destructive fire, from hence the bomb's name. Upon detonation, the bomb releases a cloud of gas that ignites violently when exposed to an open flame. Nice. Clouds from multiple Dragon Dreams can ignite one another in a chain reaction that incinerates creatures spread out over a large area. Yes, I will get that as well. That's good. Alright, I think as I said guys, I think I'm done for today, so thank you very much for everybody who watched the YouTube video. We're finishing it here, hope that you can see it next time. So thank you and bye bye.